I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't planning on making this video, but then the Celtics gave me every reason to. I don't think I've seen a game where one team was so incredibly dominant of the other that the game was pretty much guaranteed won after the first quarter. And by halftime, this game could be labeled as a massacre. The Celtics played as perfectly as you possibly can, shooting over 60% from the field, over 60% from 3, and 100% from the free throw line, with only one turnover at the half. And the most impressive thing they did was defense, absolutely locking down Steph Curry. Nearly every shot Curry got was not easy, and the Celtics essentially forced Curry to make tough shots if he wanted to score anything.
Or if the Celtics are just moving that fast on both ends of the floor. Maybe a combination of both. Golden State in the fourth game before Boston. Curry a deep one. Back iron, no. Curry a deep launch. Highlights for Bob. Probably holding up 4 Larry O'Brien trophies.
And huge props to Jaylen Brown for the inescapable on-ball pressure on Steph, forcing 2 turnovers.
Saw something similar the other night against Dallas. Curry took here to Boston before this day game today. As Curry loses it into the backcourt, it's been that kind of half for Steph Curry, that kind of half for Golden State.
And it wasn't just Curry. Kuminga and Chris Paul were getting boxed all game as well. Like, look at this defense on Kuminga. He gets pressured by Drew Holiday, nearly loses it to Pritchard, and then is contested from the side by Hauser on a difficult shot. And Chris Paul, well, he got his fair share of boxing too.
And Paul, nothing doing this possession. Paul gets denied by Tatum.
The Warriors won about 7 minutes, scoring a total of 1 singular point that only came because of a defensive 3-second violation. If it wasn't for that, the Warriors would have had a big old donut for 7 minutes straight. And the Dubs weren't exactly helping themselves by leaving Jaylen Brown wide open while he was on fire, and giving Tatum easy mismatched layups.
The Boston Celtics are just eating and eating well.
Tatum muscles inside and finishes.
For his teammates, but sometimes being aggressive at the rim opens up things for your teammates as you see Jaylen Brown knock down that 3.
The Celtics' swarming defense and extremely potent offense showed just how elite this Boston team is. From the jump, the Warriors stood no chance, and the levels of play were on complete opposite ends of the spectrum. This was a game for the Warriors to prove that they are actually making a run in the league, considering this was their toughest matchup since they've gone on their hot streak. But unfortunately, it's looking like the Warriors are still nowhere near elite. Luckily, this is only one game and a bounce back is possible, but this has got to be demoralizing for the Dubs. But what do you guys think? Is the Warriors' hot streak just a result of facing low competition, or were they actually starting to make a run? And how far do you see the Celtics going in the playoffs this year? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.